In this lesson, we'll go over the essentials of counting quarter notes in 4/4 time. This will lay out a foundation for the various subdivisions that will be covered in some of the other lessons on freedrumlessons.com. Let's start at the top of the provided sheet music. The first line shows a measure of quarter notes. This sheet music is in 4/4 time, and thus each measure is divided up into 4 of these quarter notes. Essentially, each quarter note is taking up 1/4 or 1/4 of the measure. Take a look at the second example. You can see 2 measures, each with 4 quarter notes. Each measure is divided by a vertical line, so you can see at a glance where each starts and ends. Counting quarter notes is very simple and straightforward. Just count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. And restart at 1 for each measure. Counting both measures in example 2 would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, you can tell that these notes are quarter notes because the bottom portion is filled in, and they have stems coming up from them that are not connected in a group. Eventually, when you're introduced to other notes like 8th notes and 16th notes, you'll see how they appear differently. In the third section, you can see 4 measures. You may notice that some of the quarter notes here are in different vertical positions. All this means is that they are representing a variety of different drum set voices. Don't worry about what parts of the kit are being notated. We'll cover that in our lesson on drum notation. The important thing here to realize is that they are all still quarter notes. There are still 4 within each measure, and they all have the same visual characteristics that let you know to count them as quarter notes. If you have a metronome, you can take it out now. If you don't have one, just follow along with me and eventually get one of your own. We'll set it to count 80 beats per minute and count these last 4 measures of quarter notes out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If everything makes sense up to this point, you can move on to counting 8th notes in the next lesson.